What's up, AFC fans? It is Gary and Apryl. It is time for another ASC Quickie. And yeah, we're talking about 3 steps for planning the perfect summer. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you're for whatever summer it is. I'm calling it dad bod summer. It can be hot girl summer. It can be whatever you want summer. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody?
Woohoo!
How are you, bro?
What's up? It's almost summer, yo.
It is. Alrighty then. Yes. All right. Almost summer. And because it is almost summer, we're over here at the ASC. That's what we're thinking about. We're thinking about, hey, things are starting to feel a little bit more like normal. I know it's not going to be exactly normal, but yeah, how can we make the best of it and get ready for it so that we're ready for summer? So
Yeah.
that's why we got today's Quickie, and we got some really cool stuff. But before we get started, how are you doing, Apryl?
I'm doing great. It's a little bit rainy here, but I've already experienced a number of great summer days or summer feeling days, and so I'm ready for it. I know that summer for some people is an opportunity to like rest and relax. I think for some others it might be, while everybody's resting and relaxing, for people to gear up and get some stuff done while people are working a little bit slower. Hey, Pat. But we'll see. But I mean, I think whatever that perfect summer is for you, we're going to help you figure that out right now. And we're thinking just a little bit ahead because you always want to be ready to enjoy all of it. That might be our first step, is just, making sure that you know what you're going into ahead of time before the summer starts. So,
Which is perfect because that is our first step. Step number 1 is vision your ideal summer. Take some time to imagine what are the things that you want to do this summer. Like what Apryl said, is it relax? Is it going to do some travel with family? Is it whatever it is? I know that yes, there's still so much uncertainty out there with spikes and whatnot. However, if you don't take some time to sort of think about what you want to do, it's almost like you're just giving up before anything even happens. So yeah, think about what brings you joy. If you could do like one thing this summer, what would it be?
what would that be for you, Gary? Let's
Yeah,
do
let's
a
practice this.
yeah. Let's do a practice. So, what's going to be
Yeah.
happening in this summer for you?
Well, for me, it is connecting with friends. We have World Domination Summit coming up. A little plug there. That is happening end of June. So yeah, a chance to connect with people that I haven't seen in like 2+ years is high on the list for me. And also because if you don't know me personally, you might not know this. My wife is expecting a baby in August, so for us, it's all about spending time with our little 5-year-old before he gets upgraded to big brother status. What about you?
I mean, I think that a lot of my summer plans have already been kind of put into place when I was doing annual planning. I know that I plan super way far ahead, but back then, and I still feel the same way about it now. We got a boat last year, so a lot of our socialization and connecting with people, which is high on the priority list for this year, will revolve probably around the boat. I have a half marathon in less than 2 weeks, so I'm gearing up for that as a way to kick off my summer workouts. So no dad bod over here. And it'll continue to be a very fit summer. So I'm going to be excited about that. Gary mentioned WDS, so I'm super looking forward to that. But I think, for me, I think that winding down and starting to get ready to think about annual planning is something that I really want to make sure that I'm in the right state of mind to do by the time we get there. So I think that that's something that I really want to make sure gets resolved during the summer. So I will be taking a summer sabbatical, and spending time with my kids and whatnot. But I do see this as a little bit more work focused summer than it has in the past few years. So
Yay.
awesome.
And
That was one.
that was one. And regardless if you're watching live, like Pat, hey Pat, or the replay, let us know, like, what are you looking forward to, this summer? One thing, because that's the starting point, and that brings us, after you've envisioned what an awesome summer would be like, no matter how detailed, because it starts that joy. Then number two, you can have a dream, but if you don't start to put action into it, it's just a dream. So now you need to scan your calendar. What is possible? Because again, we can be like, oh wow, I wanna do all these things and X, Y, and Z. But if you think about, maybe your schedule is a little bit more, compact, or maybe with the pandemic, things, you might want to stay away from people. I know personally, like I said, August 2nd is our due date. So, for us leading up to that, like there's going to be a number of things going in, so yeah, I know, and he usually watches. So if you're watching, Steve, what's happening? I know my buddy Steve, we had been talking about doing a camping trip before the little guy shows up. So we gotta put that into the calendar. We gotta find out what are the opportunities, and maybe you want to do things during the week when it's not as crazy. But yeah, what do you got on that, April?
I mean, when you think about it, and this is more for people who are parents. We kind of look at summer break, and I don't know how it is for everybody around there, but over here it's 10 pretty much 10 full weeks of break, and that 10th week might be like half a week where the school year ends and half a week when the school year starts. But you really only have 10 weeks, and that's super, super fast. So, being the planner that I am, I've already gotten some wheels in motion. I've been locking down dates for people to come visit and get on the boat. I've been really thinking about, I actually, before we started this video, was thinking about, my parents are traveling for the next month, and I need to, water plants at their house. And so where do I fit that in, and all these camps and all these things. And so if I say that I want to be working, how am I going to actually do that? Because that's the one thing that is not scheduled right now that I almost feel like I need to schedule. So really, it's going to go by super, super fast. So just look at your pockets, look at, where you can do certain things when. And I think it's also super important to know that the rest of the world will probably be in summer mode. So everything can potentially move slower. And you have to expect that even if you are planning on a productive summer, that you will find certain times that you are going to want to relax. So you want to pad your schedule with as much like downtime, because you're probably going to need more than you think. So that's number 2. So doing that quick calendar scan, looking for those pockets of opportunity, giving yourself, starting to think about where things can fit and how feasible this vision is. Then we can go into number 3,
which is lock it in.
Lock it in, lock it in. What's that from?
It's from a commercial.
What commercial is it? It's not Lock It In, but it's
no, it's not.
I thought it was like Scrub It In, or
yeah, right. Scrub it in, scrub it in. All you marketing folks watching, what's that jingle from?
I mean, it's
nonetheless
okay.
It's gonna bug me now.
Yeah. So, is it Rub It In? No, that sounds too.
Rub it in, rub it in. I don't know what it is though. It's freaking me out.
We're
Is
welcome
it a
to read it.
scrubby, like a scrubber, scrub it in, scrub
Scrub?
it in?
I don't know.
Seriously, can someone find it? Let us know. Put it in the comments because
Um,
it's seriously bugging me.
but do you
Anyways,
I'll go. So
go please.
this is where, so this kind of is like a spillover from number 2, right? You've done the calendar scan. You're kind of getting a sense. Now, in order to make those things happen, lock those plans in. So I was telling you guys that I created this like master calendar where I'm starting to lock in, like, okay, you said you were free this date. Here's where you're gonna get on the boat. I'm locking it in on other people's calendars to make sure that I get the summer that I want, spending time with my friends. Anything that any trips or concerts, like put those on the calendar physically, like whether you have a paper calendar or whatnot, and just make sure that you think about, that they're just in there. You want to also think about anything that you need to do to prepare for those events. Like, if you were, going, if you're, one of the things that I was doing on the boat prep is that, are there going to be kids on the boat? Because then I need to make sure that I have life jackets for those kids. Like, we have enough for adults, but do we have enough for the number of kids on the boat? You want to think about some of those logistics as early as you can, so that when you get into those fun, like connection times, or these things that are a part of your vision, you can just go on autopilot and be present. And so that's what I have to share about the whole locking in of plans. How about you, Gary?
Yes. You nailed it. Coming from a master planner, me, the exciting thing about this is you have something to look forward to. And when you have something to look forward to, the research shows that you, um, start, things that maybe don't go your way leading up to it is all good. Just because you have something to look forward to. And I know some people are like, well, there's so much up in the air. You know what? If things change and you have to adjust, we're resilient. However, if you don't lock it in, then you're going to miss out on an opportunity to take those steps. So,
Yeah.
Do it.
So do it. Let's all have an amazing summer. Let's not let COVID get in our way. We'll work around it, and enjoy the sun while it's out, especially for those of you who, get the, have to deal with the varying seasons like we do here in Chicago. And, just enjoy the process. Get excited. This is a good high point of the year, I feel. Pat is going to a model camp in New York.
Right.
I was just in New York this past weekend. It's amazing. So, all right. I guess that's it for our quickie
That's
right
the
now, right?
quickie. Yep.
All right. So we will see you in the next one, whatever that is. And hopefully it will be full-fledged summer by that point, or maybe in a couple of weeks. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
if you like
Go
what you hear and you're curious about, like, what's this ASC stuff, check us out. We're at accountabilitysuccesscircle.com. We have, like, you can kick the tires, if you will, and if it's not a good fit for you, you can bounce out. To throw a little plug, because we're adding so much more to the AFC, prices are going to be going up. So this is not like some sort of marketing thing. I'm just being honest. Prices are going to go up. So if you've been on the fence and want to try it, this would be to jump in before our prices go up in a few months.
About a month. Yeah.
So
about a month. In a month.
About a month. I know. Time's flying.
Eek. Yeah.
So
join us now so you can take advantage of this ridiculously amazing deal. And we'll see you on the flip on the next episode.
On the next. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. Stay warm. It's warm. I don't know what I'm saying. All right. Anyways, have summer, and we will catch y'all on the flip side. All right. Bye, everyone.